You know how, like, after, I guess they say, I don't know, there's so many different ways of putting it, but after you, like, shift or ascend or, uh, I don't freaking know. I wish there were more everyday terms I could use, but these are the terms to describe what I'm speaking on. It's so crazy. A lot of y'all, to feel is to know. To think is to believe. Like, doubt is such a small piece of your life right now. Someone is so sure. Someone is so hopeful, um, optimistic for whatever is being welcomed. You ever like realize, like, so I'm a reader, right? And I be going through my own shit. Okay. And there be days where I don't, like, as y'all know, like, I don't be channeling. I just stay to myself. There'll be other days when I just be straight watching videos. And I normally watch videos after I go through, like, a process of, like, elevating, if that makes sense. And that is a process. And it's crazy how, like, some of, like, the very high vibrational readers that I listen to, because the other ones is just entertainment. They say it, they're for entertainment purposes, right? Okay. So, the high vibrational readers that I be, like, listening to after I go through whatever I be going through, it's like the shit that they be saying that I be knowing, like, there's a process happening. It's so weird because it's like we hear so many readings of, like, this is going on, that's going on, they're doing this, third party this, behind the scenes this, warlock this, witch that. Like, all these different things is going on. It's like all these people are scrambling around crazy. And we in our own little bubble, our own little zen. And it's like, damn, how did I get that download? Like, these people are saying all this shit's going on. How did I get that message? How did I know to take that turn? You hear the dog barking. How did I know to cut that person off? Like, you're knowing. Someone has the gift of clear cognizance. That's a divine gift. This is what I was talking about when I did that message on my community board about being gifted and talented. You know you are gifted, but how do you use the gift? Right? We see how many people are gifted and how they choose to use the gift. Okay? Let's just talk about it. We all gifted from God. How we use our gift determines where we go in life. And that's the thing. If you don't believe you're gifted, it doesn't mean that you're not. It's how do you see yourself? Some of you guys were forced into these gifts. Some of you guys this year was all about you mastering number 8. Your craft, your talent. Now here comes the talent. Now you know it's talent, it's natural born, it's God given. You know that, so you now know how to properly share this gift. You understand? Everybody's gifted. What makes you talented is knowing how you're gifted and how to use that gift. Hello. Some of you guys were using the gift on yourself. Some of you guys, people were out here competing with you when it came to you. You come out here with a new gift, with a new talent, with a new idea, with a new download, and people want to challenge it. And it's like the shit ain't up for debate. Like, you're being guided. God didn't ask these people, hey, do you mind if my chosen one helps to uplift the vibration of the humanity? He didn't ask these fucking clowns. Sorry, it is what it is. And that's another thing with whoever I'm picking up on. It's like me, you're blunt. I feel like this confidence, you know, you may have been someone who, I'm seeing the Hermit. I don't have no cards out. But you may have been someone who was like, I don't want to call you an introvert, but you've never been one to want to stand out. And your gift is to be seen. There's a gift in being seen. There's a gift in being heard. There's something about vibration, frequency, energy. Anything you do brings God here. And I say this all the time. You have God frequency. You have God knowing. You have God feeling. You have God love. You have the purest of intention. You guys have stopped allowing old thought processes control your forward movement. Old keys can't unlock new doors. It's okay to be different. It's okay to stand out. It's okay to live in your truth. It's okay to have gifts that you want to use. It's okay for people to look at you like you're crazy because you be knowing. But gone are the days where it's okay, where people can place a certain label on you. And that's the thing here with labels and titles and positions. And God said, you are who I called you to be. God said, you're going with the flow. Finally. I don't know what caused you to just break down into flow. You understand what I'm saying? I'm seeing like a structure, right? Breaking down. I'm seeing the crumbling card. But then I'm seeing like the structure being near water and just crumbling, and then the pieces are flowing like downward, like just going with the flow. Like you allowed something to break down in you. You stopped allowing people to break you down. You stopped allowing people who are nowhere near your level keep you stuck on a level. I have high hopes for y'all chosen ones. I have had a great teacher. I have tried to be a good teacher. I'm not perfect. What person walking this earth is? I just heard we did it. I don't know what we did. Maybe I'll figure it out later. I keep hearing for days the battle has been won. God, you're going to give me this message that you wasn't trying to have me speak. Or maybe go with the flow. Oh, God. The tribulation, the strife, the things that you dealt with while striving, while surviving. If you look back over your 2024, God said you will see him in the midst of every storm. God comes through in darkness. People usually cry out for God when they're going through shit in life. I feel like some of y'all are about to be majorly blessed. You depend on God. You pray. You heal. Misery don't like company. You don't project on people. When something comes up, you try to heal it as quickly as possible because you know you got people that need you. Like, you are so selfless. You are... If I could put your face on an angel, that would be you. Like, angels aren't really nice. If you've read about them in the Bible, you're not naive, you're not gullible, you're not slow, your head ain't in the clouds. You understand the power that you were given. With great power comes great responsibility. I keep saying this to y'all. You don't go around flaunting and, wreaking destruction. You quite actually just hope people will get it together so they don't have to experience what you know they will. Confirmation. You're very, very humble. You're true, I heard, divine matter in the flesh. I'm hearing energetic upgrades. I'm hearing DNA activations. I'm hearing transmutation. I don't know. I just heard power is in the eye of the beholder. That's different. I never heard that before. Okay. I like that, God. All right. I like that. Okay. If you're going through a struggle right now, let me tell you something. They don't last always. If you're in the midst of struggle right now, if you're in the midst of strife right now, take it from me when I tell you that will come to a close. Learn, reevaluate. When we're met with an experience that we feel we don't want to deal with, we'll be forced to deal with it regardless. So deal with the situation. Be real with yourself. Yeah, it might cost you to lose some people in the process, but if they was real with themselves, they would see the real within you. They would see how you move. They would understand why you do what you do. The people that don't understand themselves could never understand you. Keep being different. Keep being unique. Keep being resilient. Keep being strong. Strong has nothing to do with muscle. There's some big motherfuckers out here. And let me tell you, the spirit they carry ain't as big as the body they walk around with. That's another thing that's closing out this year. Illusion. Discernment is top notch. Intuition is trusted, not doubted. Divine communication is coming to you around the clock. No more number synchronicities. You don't need a number to know someone's talking to you. This is clear hearing. This is clear knowing. This is no more fighting for clarity. This is it just coming to you. This is you canceling out, ripping up any old soul contracts from this lifetime, previous lifetimes, future ones that would attach you to anything lower than where you are right now and where you're about to go. No more karmic contracts for y'all. Divine flow is happening because you fell into the flow. You sat down, you fell back, you allowed the divine to move through you. Keep being the way in which the divine is able to move. Each one teach one. Next year will be one of exponential growth. Manifestation? What's in a word? That word is too small for what you do. You create experiences. You know what a timeline is, chosen one? You create another reality for people to live in. You understand this? Just by the downloads that you get. All this knowledge wasn't out here. You're putting out knowledge, and it's inspiring people to travel different paths. If you don't have the vision, you don't speak the plan, how can anybody know how to move? You're the one. You think I'm just talking to nobody? You think I'm talking to somebody who out here who, come on now. You got to know who you are. You got to know why God put you on a specific assignment, path, purpose, mission, whatever you want to call it that you're on right now. You got to know why you had to go through A, B, C, D, and F. You got to know why 2024 was making room for 2025. You got to know the experiences. You got to remember the shit, not hold on to it. You have to forgive, never forget. You have to play the fool who thinks they're fooling you. See? You have to be smart. God sharpened you. And it's not for any low vibrational person who thinks I'm talking about them. But if the shoe fits, wear it. You're gifted and you're talented. And you're now allowing the divine flow to move through you, happen within you. And the experiences outside of you, as within, so without. You're helping so many individuals regain their footing. Ask themselves, damn, where do I want to go in life? What do I want to do in this next, in the next 5 years? Like, you're having people, aspire to think long term. I mean, shit, look at you. You done came a long way. True definition of you started from the bottom, look where you are now. God's plan. And what's crazy is you be thinking you be knowing the plan. You don't be knowing half the plan. God gives you little breadcrumbs. They be breadcrumbing you. But God be leaving you little breadcrumbs on your trail, Earth Angel. And as you move about, you pick them up. God's always giving you little pieces to the puzzle. So don't get ahead of yourself thinking you can see the whole thing. That's the thing. If you could see the whole thing, why would you need God to depend on to get you to the thing? Your faith. You got through some things that I don't even think you understand in totality. If you got through all the shit you got through, you gotta understand God has need of you. And even if it's to be example, even if it's to be testimony, even if it's to be inspiration, even if it's to be, whatever. You didn't just get through all that shit. You grew through all that shit. And all of the gems of knowledge that you have left for others along their path. It truly has been each one teach one, each one feed one, each one grow one. This is what the divine always had in mind when it came to the plan of seeding the light. Keep being the light wherever you go, even if people think you too bright. Keep opening eyes to the divine design. Keep trusting, because as you trust, you know. God got you here. There's so much more to go. Continue allowing the divine to do what they're doing with you and everybody else outside and around you. Love you.